There were 4 children in the classroom. They were 7th and 8th graders, and we were about,
Wow.
and it was about spoken word. The lesson lasted 78 minutes. 25 of those minutes, the artist wasn't there, but in the very capable hands of whatever we have out there in blue shirts. Okay, this nice young man who I think is still in his college years and so forth. So as you can see by my scores, I kept it right at basic, even though the first 25 minutes were in the hands of not as an experienced artist, but he was very genuine and setting up why we do spoken word and the tools we need. It's first class, and I tell you that.
No,
It's their first class. This is their very, very first class, which sometimes for me is very hard to calibrate and so forth. And then, after 25 minutes, Will started, and so I really got the benefit of sitting through 2 lessons. Because when he came in, as you can see, I stayed at the 2s because he was at that very basic place, and he's good at that, and there was nothing extraordinary, except the shift, as you see in my last quadrant, when we get to expectations and assessment. Once Will came in, hardly 2 sentences were said without reminding these children why we were doing it, and it's because we're putting together the building blocks for spoken word. And to me, that's where our artists always need to come back to. Like you guys were saying, the opportunity was missed to talk about why they did what they did in front of the camera. Will was always bringing them back to, and now today we're not going to stand up and read these, we're not there yet, but always in their mind it was clear why we were doing these mind maps and writing exercises and so forth. So that's why it fell out like that, and I was never bored. It was genuinely a great experience.